Hi, my name is Master Niels, and I would like to teach you how you can heal yourself from a traumatic experience. When you are traumatized, it has probably a major impact on your life. I've seen many clients that are traumatized and they had severe symptoms like nightmares, being stressed out, having panic attacks, or being anxious many times during the day. And it is so useful for them to know how they can deal when they have this re-experience of their traumatic related symptoms. And so for you, I would like to offer you the same techniques that I do for my clients as well. So the mindfulness is a very useful tool. It's not a quick fix, but it definitely helps tremendously. And the technique consists out of 4 steps. And the first step is to connect with the body. Now, because when people are traumatized, they tend to dissociate. And they have a feeling of being detached from their bodies and from the world around them. And that is one part. And therefore, it's very important to come back to the breath and to the body. So we use the breath to connect with the body. So that is the first step, and I will teach you how to do that. So one part is that dissociation from the body. On the other hand, sometimes when you re-experience a trauma, you can go into a certain loop of overthinking or seeing certain images and being stuck in that loop unconsciously while not being aware of it. And that can happen while driving, that can happen when you are walking outside. So that happens suddenly, not being aware. So that is a bit more difficult to overcome. But the more you practice mindful breathing, the faster you can remind yourself of coming back to the breath and connecting with the body. Often when you are in that loop, in that circle, that negative circle, you tend to hold your breath too. And you will notice when you start to practice mindfulness more. When you are in that loop, you hold your breath and then you become aware with the mindfulness, thinking, oh, hey, I'm holding my breath. Now I can do something about it. I start to breathe, right? Okay, so the first step, while being dissociated or while re-experiencing that trauma, come back to the breath, focus on your nasal cavity here, on your inner nostrils, and you breathe in and breathe out normally. Very simple, you breathe in and breathe out normal. Now let's do that together. The first step. So you can close your eyes now, but remember you can also do this technique while having your eyes open. So close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Feeling your inner nostrils, your nasal cavity. And by focusing on your breath, you simultaneously connect with your body and the present moment. So let your breath flow naturally. Okay, open your eyes again. Okay, very easy, right? But in reality, this is not that easy because when we experience a trauma, then we have sensations that we do not like, that are unpleasant. Therefore, you dissociate because you do not want to connect with the body. So we have to encounter that with the practice of mindfulness, we do that. You come back to the breath and the body and the present moment. Instead of going away, you come back, right? That's the first step, remember. And you have to build up that trust and that security that you can come back to the body and that it's safe. Now, the second step. The second step from there on is easier. When you're with your breath, you start to breathe in more deeply and breathe out more deeply, remaining that same point of focus. So let's do that together again. Now keep your eyes open. So breathe in deeply. Breathe out deeply, breathe in. Breathe out, feel your inner nostrils. Very good. Great. Now that was step 2. Now we have step 3. Step 3 is to connect even more with the body and engage with the unpleasant sensations that you might feel. So the first step was connect with the body and your breath here, breathing normal. Then the second step is breathe deeply in and out. The third step is breathe deeply, having the same point of focus, but now also engaging with your unpleasant sensations. Let's do that. Breathe deeply in and out. You might not have these unpleasant sensations right now, but you can feel your body from within. So feel your abdomen. Feel inside of your chest. Feel while breathing in your pelvis, in your legs, in your arms. Not being afraid of these unpleasant sensations. You connect with them. And by connecting with them, they might get a bit stronger maybe. But that's okay. They won't harm you. Breathe into those unpleasant sensations. They can be very strong. When you're having images or memories, breathe into those memories by breathing into the head. And you let go of these emotions, these sensations, these mental formations. You let them pass by. And you do that by just breathing deeply in, deeply out. You can also do this while doing other activities. But I recommend you to stand still and do nothing. But for example, when you're driving a car, you can just breathe deeply. Like this. And you wait till those sensations softens. And you wait till they disappear slowly. Okay. That was the third step. Now the fourth step is to breathe normal again with the focus here on your inner nostrils. That's the end of the exercise. So all the sensations are away. Now you have healed yourself a bit more of your trauma. So that's actually, you can be very proud if you went through this exercise well. Like the next time it will be less strong, or these sensations will occur less often. And eventually all this tension will go away out of the body, out of the memory. So this is how you heal yourself from that traumatic experience. Now, other things that also help is to get physical treatments, like going to an osteopath or, I don't know, physiotherapy, or maybe you want to have a good deep massage to get rid of that tension inside the body that releases also that traumatic stress. Or doing yoga practice or whatsoever to keep releasing the tension out of your body, because the body tends to store that tension into the body, but also into the central nervous system. When you are more experienced in this exercise, you can go directly to the breath. You breathe deeply in and out, directly being engaged with these unpleasant sensations, and then they disappear again. And you will notice that will go easier over time. It helps to practice mindfulness more often, because then you will think of the mindfulness at the right time. Otherwise, you will be overwhelmed by the trauma and then you forget to breathe. And so therefore, mindful breathing in your everyday life helps you to prepare yourself that when you relive these symptoms, you can breathe mindfully. Now, hopefully, this will help you in overcoming your trauma. I wish you all the best. Keep practicing and stay mindful.